Hey there, honey bunny. It's your girl, Letitia Cotto, and it is my honor to bring you this week's Monday message. I am a master life coach and motivational speaker. I'm also a quarantine mom, like many of you out there, and my mission is to help you love yourself into the life of your dreams. This week, I want to talk about our Q2 theme, which is your divine DNA. And what an appropriate time to be talking about your divine DNA because so much is being talked about in terms of your immune system and in terms of your body and taking care of yourself and staying healthy. And I think part of that is really using your focus and your powers of attention and your thoughts to hone in on and really get connected to what it means to be a child of God. You see, I believe that your DNA is dripping with divinity, honey, and in the months of April, May, and June, we're going to be talking about different aspects of that. So in April, our theme is Born to Thrive. Now, when I think of thriving, I think of abundance. I say most people out there think that abundance is making money. And while financial prosperity is certainly a part of it, it's not the full story. In fact, I love the fact that abundance has the word dance in it because I think that's what thriving is. It's experiencing life as a joyous dance. And I can honestly say that most of us right now, we not feeling that joyous dance piece. So it's so important for us to continue to hear these messages of inspiration and encouragement and positivity so that it becomes a part of our subconscious mind and really helps our immune system to stay healthy and strong and thriving. Part of that is washing your hands, staying healthy, getting enough rest, eating. And a huge part of it that we often overlook is what are we letting into our minds? What are the thoughts we're thinking? What are we focusing on? And that's the piece that I want to focus on during the months of April, May, and June. So again, April is Born to Thrive. We're going to be talking all about what that means. May is Love Your Money. And I wanted to get really specific about loving your money because let's face it, money is important. You can be the most spiritual person in the world and you still live in a world where money is how you exchange value. It's how you go to the store and buy your groceries or, how you are able to pay your bills. And so I want to discuss that. I want to discuss your relationship with money and ways that you can sort of flip the script, especially if you find yourself living check to check where you're not necessarily where you want to be financially. We're going to talk about all of that, and I pray that it blesses you. It blesses the way that you view yourself and your talents and your ability to make money. And it's so appropriate at this time because so many people are shifting into a new way of being simply because their jobs have been eliminated. And it's scary, yes, and it's also an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself. And as someone who's reinvented myself several times throughout my life, I definitely want to share with you that process because yes, it's scary and it's hard, but it's also amazing. I think collectively we are going through a metamorphosis. And if you've studied metamorphosis, it's when the caterpillar turns into a butterfly. And you think, oh, this is great. But actually, when the caterpillar is in the chrysalis, it melts down. I don't think that that's very comfortable. And then it reconfigures itself as a butterfly. And I think that collectively, that's what we're experiencing right now. So I'm so excited to talk about money and healing our relationship to money and exploring the beliefs that we have about money that are impacting us at a time when we have to stay at home. How do you make money if you're staying at home, right? I think that instead of getting into a fear scarcity mentality, we're being called to step into an abundance and a creative mentality where opportunities come to us that we didn't even expect. In the month of June, we're going to be talking about called to contribute. I believe that your particular set of experiences, your expertise, your talents, your trainings, your experience, all of that is 100% on purpose. And it helps you to contribute to this way in only the way that you can, because there's literally nobody like you in the entire universe. And I think there's a reason for that. Now, I'm excited about June because I'm going to be talking about entrepreneurship. So many of you have a secret dream in your heart to be an entrepreneur or to write your own book or to do all of these audacious endeavors that you would never do in everyday life. Well, guess what, boo? I think that the reason why we're in a collective chrysalis right now is because we're being called to bring forth that which is inside of us. So we're going to be talking about everything from, building the perfect foundation for your business, deciding what that is, really giving yourself permission to explore, and then setting yourself up for success with the processes, the mindset, and the relationships. Because honestly, the most successful businesses are built on relationships. And this is actually something I've never talked about before. So I'm excited to explore this chapter with you. I think that there is so much goodness in Q2, and we have to be like scavengers looking for it and being positive on purpose, because there's so much negative right now that we are being called to shine our light in moments of discomfort and uncertainty and fear, and we're being called to go to the next level. And part of that is taking the time to look at what we believe to be true about who we are to God, our birthright as a child of God, our relationship to money, and what we've been called to contribute. So I'm super excited for you to be joining me on this journey, and we're going to figure it out, day by day, this new normal, if you will. I definitely am not immune to it. Like, we're still finding our groove over here, Lyric and I, and figuring out how to be the best mom and teacher to her while creating all of this delicious content for you. So all of the frustration, all of the uncertainty, all of the fear, I'm experiencing that with you. And I want you to know that there's not a moment where I'm not sending you good energy and praying for the highest good of all, praying for your tremendo aha moments, and believing great things for you and great things for this world. And I think that we have to be intentional with that. We have to think that way, because there's a lot of scary stuff going on, and we need each other more than ever. And I'm grateful that you're here rocking with me. I'm grateful and honored to be able to share this content with you. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, info@letitiacotto.com. Let me know what you want to know about abundance and being born to thrive. The April masterclass for the Red Carpet Collective is Living the Abundant Life. So we're going to get in the depth with everything, all things abundance and thriving. Because again, you cannot use your reality to create your future. Because if you use your reality, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get more of your reality, right? And I don't know about you, but this staying at home and dealing with this coronavirus thing is not what I want more of. So I have to use my imagination, my creativity, my resourcefulness, my resilience, and my brilliance. And the same goes for you, to create this beautiful future that we all have in our minds. And so we're going to make it do what it do this quarter, this month. And I bless your week. I bless your mindset. Guard your mind, okay? Stay focused on what you want to happen. Stay focused. Do the best that you can with what you have. You don't have to be super productive. You don't have to be #boss babe, hustle hard, all that. If you're making it one day at a time, baby, you take it one day at a time. You take it one moment at a time. You take it one breath at a time. You do what you need to do to take care of yourself, okay? I'm cheering for you. Like, you are dripping in finesse. I don't know why. I guess because earlier I said dripping in DNA, and that Bruno Mars song stuck in my head or popped in my head. My daughter loves Bruno Mars, so I'm cheering for you. Like, this is the best Bruno Mars message that you could have received this week. From the front row, Letitia.